I have a friend that stays with me constantly. She shows up in my daring moments when I am about to do something extraordinary. She stays in the background also, sometimes reminding me why I refuse to do something extraordinary. She peeps in on my wild dreams and says hello with the boldest presence ever. This friend of mine is fear. Yep, my friend fear. I know you probably have a great strategy for overcoming fear, but what if I shared with you today, just for today, a different way to see fear? Hi, friends. So instead of running from fear, you see her. Instead of hiding from fear, you allow her to see you. Instead of thinking fear will just go away, you help her to see that you have a greater strength than she does. Instead of tolerating fear, you show her who is boss. Who is your friend fear? Fear of rejection, fear of man's judgment, fear of criticism, fear of failure, fear of lack, fear of succeeding, fear of the unknown, fear of fear itself. I did something last week that I never in my wildest dreams thought I would do. I followed through on a plan and a decision that had been a whole year in the making. Once I completed that next step, guess what? My friend Fear, who was waiting in the shadows, got very close to me and started to embrace me. I suddenly felt sick to my stomach. I had an aching knot in my chest that ran down my spine. I basically felt sick as I could literally see myself being sucked into the grips of fear. I reached for my phone and turned on Pandora music. With tears streaming down my invisible soul, I imagined myself breaking free from the tight embrace of my friend Fear. As the worship music played, I prayed. I invited my other friend Faith and asked her to help me to see what I needed to believe. Even though my heart knew what she wanted, my mind had been occupied by many kinds of friends in the fear family, in the form of recurring thoughts about fear of failure, fear of judgment, fear of criticism, fear of rejection, fear of lack, and so on. Let me ask you something. What is it that you're looking ahead to do? Yes, the next journey you're about to take will be difficult. There will probably be suffering. You may not find all the answers you need. You may need to do some extra homework. You may need to practice patience. You may need to change course, change plans. You may need to ask for help over and over and over again. You may need to surrender your will. You may need to hold space for obedience and humility. You may need to just be still. Today, just for today, I want you to know that your friend Fear and your friend Faith cannot operate at the same level. One must rise higher than the other. So as you acknowledge fear and begin to see her as a motivator instead of a deterrent, let your faith rise higher than your fear. For the God you love and serve has not given you a spirit of fear, but of love, power, and sound mind. Fear. She will always hang around. Any new level you take, there will be a new level of fear. If I made it out of fear's tight grips by the strength of my faith, I believe you can too. And at the mention of Jesus' name, your faith shall rise higher and higher. Then you can stare at fear in the face and believe that that which is ahead is possible. So, my friend, go ahead and acknowledge your friend Fear and see her through the lens of your friend Faith. Wherever you're watching this, do me a favor. I want you to subscribe, like, comment, pass it on. Let's spread this message and heal so many hearts around the world when it comes to fear. There's so much we can talk about when it comes to fear. But as you take your next steps, allow your friend Faith to rise higher than your friend Fear. This is Kate, your Chief Joy Activator, signing out. And until next time, may God's goodness and mercy follow you always. I love you. Bye.